Hello all, my name is Krish Naik and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, we will be continuing the TensorFlow object detection playlist. This is basically the setup with TensorFlow 2.0 in Windows. Until here, we have actually completed, guys. We have already uploaded 4 steps. That is step 1, we created the environment. Step 2 was installing CUDA toolkit and CUDNN. Step 3 is basically installing the TensorFlow object detection API. We basically started it over there. And step 4 was basically a protobuf installation. Now in this particular video, I'm planning to cover the entire thing, but just before that, guys, I want to introduce you to this amazing article which has written all the steps in an amazing way. Okay, so here you can see that we have started from installing Anaconda. So here you can see they have used this Conda environment like 3.8, and after that they have what they have done is that they have done this installation of pip with respect to TensorFlow 2.0. Then you can verify your installation. Not only this, guys, they have also shown you GPU support, like installing CUDNN, installing CUDAs, and how to do the environment setup. I would suggest just follow this particular steps, and this steps is also covered in this. So if you're seeing this particular video, you also make sure that you check out this. Now in this session, what we are going to do till probably, if you remember, guys, we have completed this till our protobuf installation compilation. Now in this particular video, we are going to see how we have to install the COCO API installation. Now as of TensorFlow 2.0, the PyCoco tools package is listed as dependencies of object detection API. That is the reason why we are installing this COCO API. This is one of the dependencies with respect to object detection API in TensorFlow 2.0. So we will be doing this installation of this particular tool, right? And you can check out all the description. In order to just install it, what you have to do is that you have to just copy these 2 commands and paste it in your environment. So what I'm going to do, I'll just go and open my Anaconda environment, and if you remember, guys, my environment name is TFOD. So here you see it is TFOD. Then after this, what you have to do is that, if you remember, right, if I go over here, they're just saying to install these 2 particular libraries. And if you remember, guys, we have already cloned this entire repository over here. So all you have to do is that just copy pips install Python. So just copy this, go to your Anaconda prompt, paste it, and just enter it over here. And you can see requirement is already satisfied because I have done the installation. And similarly, you just have to copy this and just paste it over here. And you can find out all these commands in this particular website. You don't have to do anything. Just follow this step by step. You'll be able to get it. Now, after you do this installation, again, I'm not going to execute again, guys, because I've already done this installation. So it will automatically go and install the COCO API.get, which is basically from this GitHub URL. So let me just remove this so that I don't want to do it. Now, after we do this, guys, the next step, probably this evaluation metrics and how to change it, I'll talk about it later on. The last and the final step is basically installing the object detection API. So in order to do this object detection API, first of all, I have to go into my TensorFlow models research. Now in order to go to this, what I'll do is that I'll just copy this particular path. Okay, so I'm going inside my models path, but I have to go inside my research path also. So over here, you can see that I will just go to my E drive. I'll write CD, paste it over here. I'll do CD research. Okay, because CD research basically means just let me know. CD research basically means inside this specific folder, and from here I have to do this particular installation and execute this particular command. Now first of all, I have to do this CP command. Copy command will not work in probably in Windows. If I just copy this and paste it over here, you'll be able to see that CP command is not recognized. So CP command is basically a Linux command, right? So in order to basically do this, what I'll do is that I have also installed git bash. So in git bash, if I go and see my pwd directory, pwd, here you can see it is in C drive. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go to my E drive. Okay, so here you can see pwd. Okay, E command, cd E drive, right? So now if I go and write pwd, I can see it, right? Then after that, again, I'll do cd deep learning. Okay, cd deep learning, probably cd. Okay, this I'll try to give it in the quotes, because we can probably execute some of the commands like this. So here you can see that I'm going inside my cd deep learning. If I go and write ls, so here you will be able to see that all the folders are there, but inside this, I'm just going to go inside my TensorFlow directory, right? So I'll write cd TensorFlow, right? Now I'm inside my TensorFlow. If I do ls, so here you can see models folder is there. Let me just clear the screen now. Then I'll write cd models, cd research. And now what I'll do is that I'll paste it over here, this particular command. Now when I execute this, this will automatically get executed because cp is a command that is basically understood in this particular git bash. So it will do this copy operation for that. So just install git bash and try to do this particular operation. Again, I'm not going to execute it because I've already done it. So I'll keep it over here. Now after executing that, the next statement that you have to execute is this python m pip install. So once you do this and once you install over here and just press enter, right, at that time you will be able to see all this particular information, and this will actually build your entire application. Now in order to test your installation, all you have to do is that again take this particular path, take this command and go inside this same path of research, and probably paste it over here. I'll just show you. Okay, after doing it successfully, after doing the COCO API installation successfully, I'll go through it and I'll paste it over here. Now here, when I see it here, you can see that 101.dll is successfully opened, and like this I will be able to get it, and that is the same thing that I'll be able to find out. It will give me that ran this many tests in this many number of seconds. So here you can see this run okay, it's perfectly getting executed. Just follow these particular steps that are actually present over here, guys. You will be able to follow everything. Okay, you will be able to follow everything. Just follow step by step. Till our previous session we have seen protobuf installation. Now in this session we are basically seeing how to install COCO API, and then installing the object detection API, and finally testing it, your installation. Okay, now here you can see that it is still running up over here, and probably after this I'll also show you a code wherein efficiently we can see that how our video from the video frames will be able to detect a lot of things. So you can see over here everything is working absolutely fine. And finally you can see ran 20 test in 51.86 seconds. This was like 68 seconds. So our system is working much more better. Now after this, guys, what I'm going to do is that I'll just show you one installation that probably I've done. Inside this particular folder you can see one object underscore detection underscore camera IPYNB, and this is my file, and this file I'll also be giving in the GitHub so that you can test and you can basically find out whether your system is working fine with TensorFlow detection or not. But inside this, first of all, I have uploaded one MP4 file. So there is one MP4 file over here, dashcam2, which you can basically search in the YouTube, any videos you can, and you should put inside this particular folder, the same folder that is, suppose this is my folder over here, research. Right, inside research you'll be having one folder which is called as object detection, and inside this you have to paste this particular file. Okay, and similarly object detection file will also be over here, the same camera file. It should be inside this research object detection folder. Okay, so please make sure that you paste your file inside this and you do the execution. Okay, so once I open this, now let's do this particular execution. I will detailedly explain about this particular code later on and show you how you can do the customized training. But just by seeing this particular file, you'll be able to see all the information. We can do two things: detecting objects using your webcam. Otherwise, we will first of all, I'll keep the path of the data of my models where it is getting stored. We'll download the model. We'll discuss about this PB.txt probably in the later stages. But right now, I just want to test it whether it is working fine. So this is the model that I'm actually calling. We'll talk about which are the different models that will be available, like SSD MobileNet. You have other models like RCNN, faster RCNN, and how to select different models. I'll probably select in the next class. But here I'm going to use SSD MobileNet, and for that I'll be downloading it. So here you can see that I'll just execute this. It has got downloaded perfectly. Then I'll load this specific model. For loading, this is the entire code. Okay. And then this is basically loading the label map text. Label map data basically means that how many number of categories are there. That all will be available based on your COCO API datasets. So I'll just execute this, and then I will import CV2. You also need to install CV2 for that. And finally, you'll be able to see that I will just execute this particular code, not this code. Don't run this code, guys, because this is for webcam. For webcam also you can run this particular code, but I will try to do it for my dash cam, for this particular MP4 file. Okay, and try to see whether it is able to detect or not. Remember, here the threshold that I'm given is 60%. That basically means if your prediction is more than 60%, then only it will draw this particular box and it will be able to show you the objects. Now I'll try to execute it. Now it will take some time for the file to come up. Let's see how much time it will take. I have just executed this. So this particular file I'll be giving in the GitHub so that you can actually check it out. But you have to make sure that you paste it in the right location. Okay. So I have executed it. Let's see why it is taking so much time. Um, Probably it should open up. Till then I'll close this. Now here it is. It has got opened up. Now you can see that how quickly it is basically happening. You can see persons, traffic light, cars, and all. So I'll just press enter, and probably you can again execute and check it out. All the different things. I also have some more files like probably I'll say test one. This is the file that I think you'll also be able to see. It's amazing because I think I used my drone to capture some of the data for this. So here it is. You can see even in the night, right, in the evening time, I'm not sure, it is not able to detect because I've kept the threshold very high, but here you can see persons and all, it will detect. But you can see, right, the frames are quite fast. It is able to detect persons and all. Probably this is captured by drone, and it is in the evening time. I just want to give you an example of this, like how it is being able to detect or not. Okay, it is not okay, it is detected car, even in this particular evening time also it is being able to do it. So this is amazing. If you really want to check one more, I'll just use test.mp4. So one more video that I've taken with the help of my drone. So here you can see all the information. So just try it out, and I'll try to give you this file. You can also use this webcam. This is for webcam code. This is for videos. Okay, so I'm just going to write for videos over here. So just try it out and just let me know. But the main thing is that you need to follow this this entire documentation step by step. See, for the fourth step, I followed till this fourth step. You'll be able to find the same details whatever I've explained. This is Tensorflow protobuf, and then the remaining thing is COCO API installation and installing the object detection API. And after that, you will just be testing it, and in that specific folder, remember, inside the research folder, and then inside the object detection, you have to paste your file, which I'll be giving you in the GitHub, right? So I hope you like this video. Please do subscribe the channel, and yes, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Thank you and all. Bye bye.